Hello, I am your poorly aged sarcastic PC witty gamer, and this is the Elder Scrolls Online. Now, what I've been doing in the last few videos is every time I start a new video, I go with a different character that I have already been playing over the last few years and all that. So this time it will be Keaton Ballenborn. He's a level 4 Dragon Knight. He's in the Brass Fortress right now, so he's also been crashing to the desktop every time I try and load it. So don't get too excited. Hey, it worked. I probably have to respec him too. Yeah, I gotta respec him. This won't take too long. Oh, okay, let's start with our champion points. Okay, let's go to Croft. Reduces fall damage taken, increases your gold. Boom, 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 boom. Reduces the radius you can be detected while snacking, also known as sneaking. Increases experience gained for current active skills. And there you go. If you think I'm not being careful enough about how I allocate these things, well, I'm just trying to get through it so that we don't spend too much time on it. I think I have to put that up there too. Yeah, okay. I don't understand all of these things, but that's okay. We just want to get through this so that we can actually play the character. Critical chance. Okay, maximum magicka per stage. Increase your weapon and spell damage. Increases maximum magicka. That didn't take long. Okay. And that is all of our champion points. Now, this looks really early in the game.
Welcome to Slagtown.
Thank you.
Have a care how you speak to the people here. They may look humble and beggarly, but they're stronger than they look.
Aren't we all? We're going into an outlaw's refuge? I'm confused. So, what was the point of this if we can't get in? Oh, we can't get in. Okay. Hey, lady.
A lot of my elders tell me to be a proper Argonian, but I ain't ever seen a hist in my life. Besides, customers always appreciate a friendly smile, even the type of customers I get.
Fences can be found in any outlaw's refuge, which are found throughout Tamriel. You can only sell a limited number of stolen items to a fence each day, for which you will receive a portion of the item's full value. The fence will also allow you to launder a limited number of stolen items that you wish to keep. My inventory is completely empty. Does it mean it's just... Okay, I gotta see this. Oh, my inventory isn't empty, it's just that... It meant empty of stolen items, and I understand that. Since I'm not a thief.
You know, Slagtown isn't all bad. Apart from the occasional threat or two, but you know that's how it goes sometimes.
I can't afford things from guild stores, probably. I've never seen the guild stores look like this, either. Now, I'm not used to wearing heavy armor. It might trip me
This
up.
one doesn't have much, but her space she values. Do not crowd her.
I didn't always live here, you know. But even a gleaming family name doesn't get you very far if you don't have a hand with magic or gears.
Okay, so this is a bank. And this is the stuff I have in the bank. I have 89 gold in the world? Are you crazy? By the way, I don't even know what kind of weapon I'm using in this game. Am I a mage or not? Well, that's the person they want me to talk to anyway.
Come in search of a hot meal? Hard to come by here, I know, but mark my words, one day there'll be more than just the aroma of bubbling brass wafting out of Slagtown. People are going to come from far and wide to try what's making it.
You're a cook then?
Or a mud mixer. Might as well be the same thing most days. Getting ingredients that pass for edible is a challenge in Slagtown. Solus Romathron's got real mushrooms he's been dangling in front of me, but he won't sell to the likes of us.
Anything I can do to help?
Really? Well, if you got me some fresh ones from the halls of regulation, that'd be a start. But they aren't much good like that. Solus has some trick to making them edible he keeps closely guarded. Maybe you could pilfer his secret recipe for me?
Sure, I can look into it.
Mind yourself around Solus. He's a mean one with friends in high places. Helps him keep his monopoly on the mushroom trade. He won't take kindly to anyone poking around.
Are you certain you should be eating any of this stuff?
Can't really say that any of the Tinkerer's creations were designed with edibility in mind, but there's only so much of that mushy food paste a person can eat in one lifetime. I was raised on this stuff and I can barely stand it.
You were born in Clockwork City?
Doesn't make me much of a wood elf, does it? All my parents used to talk about over dinner was the wild game from home. Everyone from outside gets the same look in their eye when talking about their favorite meal. It's why I took up cooking.
You have your work cut out for you.
Don't I know it? But if I can make the days a little easier for even one person, it'll be worth it. And if I only wind up making something so bad the paste is good by comparison, well, that's a victory in a way, right?
The mushrooms you want, what's so special about them?
Oh, I reckon anything that can grow here is special. But from what I gather, they got real flavor. Might even be strong enough to take the edge off fabricant meat.
You seem to know what you're doing. Why do you need Silas's secret to prepare them?
I've tried, but no amount of boiling, chopping, or mashing did the trick. Those mushrooms are tougher than shoe leather and full of spores any way you dice them. Besides, they're hard enough to come by without me wasting them on trial and error.
Any idea how I might learn Silas's secret?
Oh, he's the type to keep records on anything he considers worth remembering, especially if it can make him a profit. I'm sure he's got his notes tucked away in his office, maybe even under lock and key.
what if I'm caught?
Be best not to mention us then. It wouldn't help your case being associated with Slagtowners. I'd hate to see you get in trouble on our account, but we're just scraping by, you understand?
Sorry. I should try and finish this while it's still warm.
Look
You
at
think
how
it might taste better cold?
look at how filthy her hands are, and she's eating with her hands. Like grody to the max.
Go find another beggar to bother. I've got more important things to do than carry some apostle's hopeful sack of dirty laundry.
Palpatine sent me to help you.
Palbatin's an old fool and a coward. He knows that the prognosticator provides nothing but false hope and dangerous dreams to our people. That's what got my mother killed. I swore I'd never let another person get caught up in its games.
So what do you plan to do about it?
Prove that the prognosticator is a liar and a fraud. It tells them over and over again how terrible life is, and then once every generation it provides an actual fortune to keep them coming back. So I'm going to the Vale of Tears to destroy it.
The Vale of Tears is dangerous. Let me help you.
You want to help?
Not
I won't
really.
refuse, though I don't have anything to give you, if that's what you're after. The Vale of Tears lies to the southwest. If you really want to help, meet me there.
Tell me about the Grand Prognosticator's predictions.
I've never gone on a pilgrimage, but I've heard tales.
Uh-huh.
The poor and weak will
Bard's
continue
tales?
to be poor and weak. Will live a miserable existence and then die from hunger or sickness. Cheerful, right? Makes you wonder why we keep asking the question.
So why do your people keep going back to the Prognosticator?
Because every once in a great while it actually spits out a different prediction. Something about finding a lost treasure and attaining enough wealth to change the course of your destiny. Or something close enough to that to get everyone excited.
You don't believe people can change their destiny?
Of course I believe that. Why else would I want to prove the prognosticator wrong?
I don't
I
know.
want to show everyone that we can make our own futures. We can shape our own destinies, despite what some malfunctioning factotum has to say.
I'm confused. Am I going somewhere with him or not? Okay, I'm back in the Brass Fortress. You can select multiple items to deconstruct. Since I probably don't have any good thief skills, it seems very unlikely that I will be able to complete this quest satisfactorily.
What do you want?
Open for business.
Huh?
What do you want?
Well, now he's watching. I can't steal it in front of him. Let's just walk around a little and then see if I can
No charge to have a look.
get back to it. I can't seem to find anything for the third ingredient. There we go.
Jode, Magdari, Jejota.
You're telling me. Reduce spell harm fine. All I know is I can make 16 of these and it will
Jode, Magdari, Jejota.
probably help my enchanting skill. Yeah, I went up to 3. Okay, so let's put some Jorah in there.
Jora, Magdari, Jejota. Jora, Magdari, Jejota.
Okay, now we're gonna replace the Magdari with Kaderi.
Jora, Kaderi, Jejota.
I'm just doing it to get my enchanting up and maybe have something to sell.
Jora, Kaderi, Jejota.
Okay, so now I need... I can't remember what they're called. Okay.
Notade, Dekepa, Jejota.
Subtract frost.
Notade, Dekepa, Jejota.
How come I gotta make these one at a time? Okay, let's... Okay, let's... But it won't let me try that either. Why? Oh, because my inventory is full. If only I had somebody to buy all this junk from me. Let's go to allies. By the way, I don't know how to use this stupid wheel.
Come, do your trading here.
I will. Now this is going to be tricky because, again, I don't know what weapons I'm using. So, but that's a level 1. These are all... I'm going to get rid of every level 1 thing. Except this maple bow because it's good for training. Now on the armor, this is tricky as well. Because I usually wear light armor, but I thought this guy wears... Yeah, he's wearing heavy armor, so... I can get rid of medium. I don't want to get rid of the light stuff in case I decide to go back to light armor at some point. Oh, I should have sold these stupid glyphs.
Hurrade Meip Jejota.
You're telling me.
Hurrade Meip Jejota.
Yes?
I need you to buy all this junk I just made. Wow, you're not paying much. I'm gonna sell my iron dagger too.
Hurrade Meip Jejota.
Oh, they're each taking up a separate space in my inventory.
Anything I can do for you?
Yeah, you can keep buying this junk. Okay, my enchanting is level 5.
Hurrade Meip Jejota.
I have no idea how many levels there are.
How may I serve?
This may not be how you would do it, but I'm trying to get trained in these things, and so I need room to carry whatever I create.
Hurrade Meip Jejota.
I think we already... Oh, okay.
Notade Meip Jejota.
We need another round one is the problem. I don't see any other round ones that we're allowed to use. Oh, there's Ta, of course.
Notade Meip Ta. Notade Meip Ta.
Okay, now we need a middle piece, and I don't remember what the middle piece looks like. Oh, it looks like Teldari.
Notade Taderi Ta.
You're right, Taderi, not Talderi. I put an L in there where it didn't belong.
Notade Taderi Ta.
Okay, now we need a middle piece again.
Notade Rakeba Ta.
Oh, we've got a 6 enchanting now.
Notade Rakeba Ta.
I mean, I guess we're getting somewhere, but it's no picnic. We just started level 7. Okay, we need the Okori.
Notade Okori Ta. Notade Okori Ta.
Okay, inventory
bargain?
is... No, I just need to unload all this stuff I made. Now I'm only using 10. Spaces in my inventory, but I don't see anything I can mix now.
Come to make some alchemical discoveries? Good. No playing it safe.
Yeah, I don't want any of those.
Honest trade honors the three.
Can't even read that.
What is it?
Oh, that's the thing I'm supposed to steal, but he's watching it now. Well, I stole it with the guy right there.
Don't test me or I'll call the guard.
That was a lot easier than I thought. It might be a setup for something, of course. Proctor Savo. Find counterfeit coal.
You won't even
I should look at the map and figure out where I am.
Didn't teach us to discard knowledge whenever it proves inconvenient. Even so,
And I need to find some combat so that I can level up. Lately I'm used to leveling fast. Oh, I'm in the Clockwork City, which I don't even remember ever being in the Clockwork City, so I don't know what to make of it. Well, I can't jump down to wherever the person is I'm supposed to meet with. Do I have a mount I can ride? Yes, I do. Do I have a healing spell? I guess I don't. Well, I got a phone call, so now I'm probably going to get killed here. Especially since I don't even know what weapons I usually use. I don't see any I don't see one of those action bars. You know, with the spells or powers on it that I normally use. So it may mean I'm not evolved enough yet to use them. I don't know. It looks like I have a dog of some sort. Is it because I didn't... Oh, you know, it did tell me to respec... I forgot. It told me to respec my, my character. Let's do that real quickly, and I'll go take care of what she wanted me to do. Skills. Okay, so that's the problem. I need... Okay, I don't see any... I don't see any healing. I like the lava whip. I might go with it. Roil the air around you. I don't know what roil means. Or an ally, granting a damage shield that absorbs 10,946. That's not bad. I mean, it's not healing, but it's as close to healing as you can get. Okay, now we'll have the bar. And I do like the lava whip, so we'll go with that too. So now I can do this. Now, I don't know if I can get back. Yeah, it looks like it's too steep for me to get back to the level. Be careful, you don't have any healing potions. Okay. I think it said that I leveled up. And I've got Nord skills now. So I will look at those when I get back. I shall return. I should point out one reason to watch is because during this exercise, I'm gonna be playing characters of different races, different fighting styles, different genders, and they will be in different areas of the vast world of the Elder Scrolls Online. Yeah, I'm trying to go somewhere safe. Look at how fast they're respawning. That's why I haven't... That's why I haven't done this yet. It's because it's live. So now we have a racial skill line. And we're a Nord, if I remember correctly. So I would like something having to do with healing, but I don't think we're going to find one. So we're just going to do this. And I think I'm going to get the ability to do... Now, I mean, I don't know as a Nord whether I will, but I'm thinking I might get the ability to do healing spells. If I keep working. I mean, I've got a dog. And some kind of horse. I believe that was a horse I was riding. Dog, don't just sit there. Bark or do something to let me know that I'm under attack. That dog is way too docile. Thank you. You deserve it. That was a snake, but it wasn't causing any trouble to me. I don't even remember ever even going into Clockwork City, but it has me there, so I must have. Which is exciting because I don't think any of my other characters have have been there, but who knows? Okay. Collect fabricated husk of wood sources. Yeah, sure, whatever that means. The Veil of Tears is discovered. So I'm supposed to go down there? Is that the idea? I mean, if you want me to go into places, you should name them something nicer than Veil of Tears. Name them like Treasure Valley or something that people would want to go into. I don't know how good Nords are with magic. That might be holding me back. Are there even Nord mages in this world? Getting cards and letters from people I don't even know. Offers coming over the phone. The runestone, so I was singing Rhinestone Cowboy as if it was Runestone Cowboy. You get it? Oh, you get it, but you're not laughing. Well, ain't that sweet?
By Tawaka's breath, you will talk to me! Say something, damn— The
I am saying something.
refuses to talk to me. I request a fortune and receive only silence. Is that what my mother died for?
A fortune? I thought you wanted to destroy the Grand Prognosticator.
I will destroy the false prophet, but not by taking a hammer to its shell. Instead, I'll show my people that it isn't infallible. I'll destroy it by proving that the predictions it makes are blatant lies. To do this, we have to activate the machine.
You notice how he says, I'm gonna, I, and then when he says how it's gonna be done, suddenly it's we. How do we activate the Grand Prognosticator?
As part of every pilgrimage, the faithful have to descend into the Vale of Tears and secure a working animo core from one of the factotums that roam the area. Head down there and see if any of them have a working power source.
What are you gonna be doing while I take care of, I'll learn to read, I promise. And what are you going to be doing while I take care of... And what are you going to be doing while I take that kind of risk? Phew. Nailed it. You're going to cut out those other ones, right? Let me just deliver the line again powerfully, and people will think it's the only time I've said it because we'll cut out the others. And what are you going to do? Oh, God. Oh, just read what's on the screen, dude, and then edit out your mistakes. And what are you going to be doing while I take that kind of risk?
I'll figure out how to turn the factotum on and get it to make a prediction. Look, I can't go down there. My mother's body... if I found it, I'd lose the resolve to finish this. And I have to finish this. I hope you understand.
All right, I'll find a working animo core.
Be careful in the Vale. It's dangerous down there.
Well, thanks for sending me then. Doggy, we may not come back alive. Hey, how are you? It said there was something I needed over here, but... Let's see if I can find it. Okay, now I can go. If I remember the way back so I don't break my neck getting there, I can try going into the... and doing the task he gave me. It sure is convenient how everyone has a reason they can't do these tasks so that they have to assign them to me. Such a simple phrase, yet so powerful. Magnus commands you. I finally acquired the pass phrase to unlock the secrets of the obsolete analysis of factotums. The sacred text of Sotha Sil's honored assistant was instrumental in my... well, whatever. Apparently I need to find more than one because I've already got one and it hasn't said congratulations, you're done with this quest. Who's talking? How many of these things do I need? It says find a working one. Well, I've got like 4 or 5 working ones now. Okay, now it wants me to talk to Comet, whoever that is.
Reflecting. Reflecting. Memory engaged. Gathering data. The Brass Fortress. Beginning evaluation and analysis. By Set's will, please state your query. Beginning analysis to chart possible outcomes. No relevant data in memory vaults. Error. Error. No pronouncements can be furnished without statistics to analyze. Please present yourself to a Clockwork Apostle for immediate data collection.
What data do you gather?
We count the number of people residing within the Brass Fortress, tracking births, deaths, illnesses, relative wealth, and poverty, all with the purpose of evaluating and predicting social trends and growth within Lord Set's creation.
So you use the data to tell fortunes.
Intriguing query. That is one interpretation of our analytical capability. The ongoing purpose of collecting and analyzing such information is to provide Sothasil with the data he needs to improve the lives of his subjects.
And when was the last time Sothasil made such improvements?
Query. Reflecting. Reflecting. That information is currently unavailable. Please return to the Brass Fortress and seek out a Clockwork Apostle for further assistance in this matter.
What are you?
Dreaming. Squib jelly. A rainy day. I am a first-generation analysis model factotum, specializing in gathering and analyzing data for and about the citizens of the Brass Fortress. My gears continue to spin true.
Okay, now. I mean, this is kind of cool because it is so different from the characters we have been playing. Although I'm starting to uncool it a little bit by playing my characters more like the other ones. Who is shooting or doing something to me? Okay, I don't know how to get up there. Well, this doesn't appear to be the way. Didn't I just kill you guys?
Were you able to find an animo core?
Could you wait until I get here before you nag me?
I see you've brought back an animo core. It works, I assume. Good job. While you were gone, I figured out where to install the core. There's a cavity in the machine that looks to be about the right size. I think it goes in there.
What happens after we install the anima core?
I'm not sure. I never went on a pilgrimage, so I've never seen the Grand Prognosticator in operation. My mother told me a few stories. She was always vague about the Oracle. Speaking of my mother, did you find anything else down there?
Your mother's name was Malia?
How did you know? Oh, you found her. I didn't want to imagine what happened to her, but after seeing what you went through down there... Wait, how did you learn my mother's name if you just found her body?
I found her journal. It contained a passphrase that activated an obsolete factorum.
A passphrase? Let me see. Fascinating. I wonder why she kept this a secret.
Didn't trust you.
I remember something about a sacred text, though. I'll ask Paul Botan about it later. Right now, I want to know what an obsolete factotum said after you used the passphrase.
The factotum said it collects and analyzes data about the people of the Brass Fortress.
So that's what the prognosticator uses to make its dire predictions? Information collected about our habits and patterns. How insidious. It makes sense, but how can I get the people to believe it?
I'll place the anima core in the machine so you can ask the prognosticator. Perhaps.
Initializing. Reflecting. Reflecting. Memory engaged. By the will of said, please state your query.
It worked! Prognosticator, tell me what the fates have in store for Comet of Slagtown.
Reflecting. Charting possible outcomes. Comet of Slagtown. Minimum income. Inferior quality of life.
Great, you know all about me. But what does it mean? What's my future, you stupid construct?
Query.
Oh, I thought he was...
Reflecting.
Forget it. I won't say what I thought.
Prognostication unsatisfactory. Poor quality of life will lead to sickness, starvation, depression, and ultimately, death.
Perfectly dire. Just what I expected. And what about my friend here?
Reflecting. Reflecting. No relevant data in memory vaults. Error occurred. Please present yourself for immediate data collection.
Okay. This is interesting. I don't remember ever doing anything like this in Elder Scrolls Online.
Interesting. The prognosticator doesn't have a prophecy for you. More proof that it uses what it knows to make calculated guesses. But it predicted doom and gloom for me. Now I can change my future and show everyone that our fate isn't fixed.
How do you plan to change your fate?
By doing the impossible. I'll find the lost treasure of the Radius. In the past, the pilgrimage included both a visit to the prognosticator and a search for the treasure. That changed after a lot of people died during an unsuccessful hunt.
How are you going to find something that has eluded your people for generations? Question mark?
Palbatin survived that doomed hunt. I'll get him to tell me exactly what happened. Then, I can retrace their steps, avoid their mistakes, and find enough wealth to change my fortune. Let's go find the old man in the Brass Fortress.
Oh, bang. Hey, didn't I just kill you guys? Why is none of my magic working? There we go. Can you move, dog, so I can get at the mine? Oh, forget it. Dog, you gotta learn how to bark. Oh, hey. Okay, he can't be the one I was looking for then. Yeah, you better run. Dog, you'd be more believable if you'd, like, you know, bark every once in a while. Pant when we run too far. Am I supposed to take that big old bridge across the way? I'm pretty sure I've had this Clockwork city material for a long time. I think it was originally a DLC. Maybe it still is, by the way. I'm pretty sure I have all the DLCs for this game.
To join our sacred order takes not only skill, but also a dedication to innovation and discovery.
Then I'm out.
It is not enough to simply learn what is, but to imagine what could be.
Sounds lame.
Dreaming. Soiled tablecloth. Washboard.
Dr. Savo. It says below, but I only see ways to go above there. But this brass fortress or wherever I'm supposed to meet this clown is above. So I guess I'll go there.
What?
You have no right to treat me like this. I'm a member of House Lalu, and I demand to speak to someone.
Your house. Ah, yes, I remember. The great houses. The antiquated hierarchy of authority which the Dark Elves chain themselves with.
What? I won't take this disrespect. Show me to someone of authority, now!
Do you truly believe?
Are you sure about this,
the way of
Comet?
things here?
Remember what happened to your mother?
With the outsiders' help...
When I asked you to help Comet, this wasn't exactly what I had in mind. I want to see our people abandon the reckless pilgrimage to the Grand Prognosticator. But going after the treasure is just as dangerous, maybe even more so.
Can you tell us anything about the lost treasure?
Carmid seeks to replace one foolish pilgrimage with another. Very well. I can tell you that the treasure exists. I've seen the wreckage of the merchant caravan myself, but getting close enough to recover it, impossible.
Why do you say it's impossible to reach the treasure?
Because of the massive fabricant that prowls the area. Gear Grinder is bigger than 3 brawny Nords and 100 times more dangerous. It slaughtered the pilgrims that attempted to recover the treasure. I was the only survivor.
Where can we find the wreckage of the merchant caravan?
I'm still uncomfortable with all this, but I can see that you and Carmid are determined. The wreckage lies scattered far to the south, near the mountains that form the southern border of the radius. Gear Grinder is a killer. Please, keep Carmid safe.
Thank you. I won't let anything happen to Carmid.
Before you go, Carmid mentioned you found Malia's journal.
Okay.
He said it contained a passphrase and mentioned Sotha Seal's honored assistant. Is that true?
That's correct. Can you tell us anything about that?
I'm sorry to say that when I was a young man, I came across a sequence plaque that belonged to one of Sotha Seal's original assistants, an apostle called Albacron. The plaque contained a series of passphrases. That's how I found the lost treasure.
How did some old passphrase lead you to the treasure? Question mark?
They allowed me to change the nature of my pilgrimage. I was able to get the prognosticator to tell me how to locate the lost treasure of the radius, thus altering my future. Or so I hoped. But the fabricant. Maybe our fates are set after all.
Why did you give the passphrase to Carmid's mother if you feel that way?
I'm not sure how I feel. Not anymore. But I didn't give Malia the passphrase. She must have found the plaque where I hid it. Maybe if she hadn't... When you return from the wreckage, if you return, I'll tell you more about the passphrases.
Oh, goodbye. Oh.
Well?
I'm thinking about... going to bed. Well, this is too high up and I don't see a safe way down. Oh, hey, I didn't die. Probably because I'm a Nord. I thought it would kill me and it would give me a perfect excuse to not to not continue for now, but
Only the finest wares here.
now it's above. So we'll take that ramp to get there. I am very much intrigued by this. Even though I'm tired, this is so different from what I know from the Elder Scrolls Online. I do want to play it out. Lately I've been making videos that are around 2 hours long. I think this one's gonna be longer than that. Probably by about an hour. I haven't done the calculation. There's very little I can do in a 10-minute video or a 5-minute video or whatever. And I don't have an editor yet, nor do I wish to devote my life to such a pursuit. The first couple of shorts I put on my channel, you know, as compared to the rest of the channel, they did really well. And then I made some shorts, and they did better. And for months, shorts were bringing me about 80% of my views. Then I did hundreds of shorts, and guess what? They stopped performing. Many of them didn't even get one view, which is inexcusable for something that's, you know, 30 seconds. 15 seconds, 10 seconds, you know, up to 3 minutes. And one of the tools I was using to make the shorts kept getting more expensive. And And the shorts that we're getting views, we're getting like 3 views. Meaning they were getting the same number of views as my lungs were getting, and sometimes less. Dude, let's have this conversation, and I'm probably going to go to bed for a while.
You did it!
I know.
Thanks to you, we found the lost treasure. This proves the prognosticator isn't an oracle. It's just a machine. And not a very good one at that. Now I can show the people of Slagtown that we're not prisoners to destiny.
This is a treasure you wanted?
Yes, my friend. Spices. Wonderful, delicious spices. That's the most valuable treasure of all, when your diet consists of nothing but flavorless paste. This will not only improve our lives, it will show my people that our fate is not set in stone.
You make it sound like these spices are worth their weight in gold.
More than that, spices are as rare as a blade of grass in a city of metal. Wealthy mages and apostles will pay dearly for such a tempting treat. But I need to be cautious. Others will try to steal this treasure. I need to hide it to keep it safe.
How can I help?
Return to Slagtown and meet me there. Then we can show my people how we changed the outcome of the prognosticator's prediction and improved my destiny. I just wish my mother had lived to see this day.
I wish mine had too. Oh, that's right. We need it. I'm gonna level up before going to bed. I'm probably gonna... No, well, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna spend it on my heavy armor this time. I won't level this fast by running. I could have ridden my animal. I forgot about that. And the reason I won't level as fast is because one way you level is by defeating foes. If you just run past the foes and they don't come after you, then you're obviously not defeating them. Would you like some of this? I don't know where this clown is. How far above? I think we did this before, but I'm not sure. So I don't see any baddies around here. So this is where I'm gonna... I shouldn't have even told you, because I could have just gone to bed. After I woke up, I could shoot another segment of this and stitch them together and you wouldn't even know that I'd been gone. But for some reason I feel compelled to be completely transparent in what I do. I hope it wears off. See you, bye. Ugh. Meet Khalid in Slag Town. I would if I could. That's right, I have a dwarg. A dwarg that doesn't say anything. I hope it's at least named Shecky or something. I'm having trouble getting to the location, ladies and gentlemen, right here on your favorite YouTube channel, the Poorly Aged Sarcastic PC Witty Gamer channel. Okay, yeah, I think we're there now. Let's check in. Oh, we haven't done much progress since we hit level 6. Okay. Yeah, only 17% on the way to level 7. I don't know if it's the map or I'm just not used to playing, you know, a Nord in heavy armor. I mean, it's all good. I mean, we're having fun, right? Right? You don't answer. Could also be that there's not as many people and things to killify.
I have many functions to help you with your purchases.
Yeah, I don't like guild stores.
Don't like my prices? Too bad. You're free to leave.
I am leaving.
I've called a few people together so I can tell them what we've done.
Oh,
Hopefully,
goody.
word will then spread throughout Slagtown and all of the Brass Fortress. Palbatin and I talked about my mother. We don't think she saw the prediction from the Oracle.
Then what was your mother doing out there?
We think she was out there trying to do the same thing as me. She was trying
As
to figure out how the prognosticator works so she could get it to change our fortunes. Palbatin believes she acquired the passphrase from the sequence plaque he hid away.
So she found Palbatin's hiding place? Question mark?
That's our best guess. She was trying to help us. All of us. I just wish she had told me. That she hadn't tried to do it on her own. Well, thanks to you, I succeeded where she failed. Now we just have to convince the rest of Slagtown.
You can do it. Just tell them the truth about the prognosticator and speak from the liver. No, not the liver. The gallbladder. Speak from the gallbladder. Tell you what, you can do it. Just tell them the truth about the prognosticator and speak from the heart.
Heart. That's not something you hear a lot about in a place that runs on gears and cogs. Here, this is your share of the treasure. You earned it. Oh,
and what?
People of Slagtown, I bring you a revelation. The prognosticator lies, but we can change our fortunes. We have free will.
Comet, the apostles say there's no such thing as free will.
Well, they're probably Calvinists.
Is heresy, Comet. Is it heresy to speak the truth? I performed the pilgrimage. I received the usual grim fortune that predicted I'd be poor until I died. But that future is a false future. I refused to accept that fate, and I changed it.
That.
And if I can do it, so can you.
Be at this until I drop.
Oh, really? You look just as destitute as you did yesterday, Carmid. Maybe even more so.
I found the lost treasure of the Radius. I made a deal to sell some of the spices, and this is the contract. I'm rich!
So we can change our fate? The future isn't a set sequence?
We have to tell everyone. Carmid changed the future. The prognosticator was wrong.
I don't know who said that, but they had a voice different than any I've ever encountered in the Elder Scrolls. Anyway, I guess he doesn't need me anymore. I can get on with my merry life. I need to find counterfeit coal.
You have no right to treat me like this. I'm a member of House Lalu, and I demand to speak to someone.
Your house. Ah, yes, I remember. The great houses. The antiquated hierarchy of authority which the Dark Elves chained themselves with.
What? I won't take this disrespect. Show me to someone of authority, now!
Do you truly believe that is the way of things here?
Okay, in the building there's a sky shard, so that's why I came in here. I can't read these things. White print on a gray background. Okay, black print on a whitish gray background. I also don't see... Maybe it's behind this building or something, because I don't see any way to go to a higher level. Skill line gain alchemy. I thought I already had the skill line of alchemy, but if not, I'm glad to have it now. The Cold Harbor Compact. Maybe this is how I... If there's nobody here, it seems like I could easily get away with stealing stuff. Oh, hi. Hi. I wasn't really talking about stealing stuff.
By the word, I wind the gears. Please state your business or depart.
What are you, exactly?
I am a factotum, a mechanized servitor automaton bound to the Clockwork City. My functions include city maintenance, record keeping, commerce, hospitality, and basic civil defense.
You don't seem that hospitable, actually. How many factotums exist in the city?
Just a moment. Current inventory of 7th generation factotums equals 946 active partitions, with an additional 6,400 partitions stored in Cogitum archives.
7th generation?
Lord Set revises factotum source material and partition frames regularly. 6 generations preceded the current model. All additional information pertaining to factotum source material and fabrication is restricted. Thank you for your interest.
Thank you for your lack of hospitality. Despite you saying that's your main function. I've never heard anybody talk about this particular location in the Elder Scrolls Online either.
You have no right to treat me like this. I'm a member of House Hlalu, and I demand to speak to...
I think we saw this
someone.
Your house. Ah, yes, I remember. The great houses. The antiquated hierarchy of authority which the Dark Elves chain themselves with.
What? I won't take this disrespect. Show me to someone of authority, now!
Do you truly believe that is the way of things here?
Is this where I just were? I hope not. The Truth in Sequence, Volume 11. Engine of Expression. I think these are different from the last ones. The Green Singing. The Chosen People of Aldnaris. This is somebody's office. The Truth in Sequence, Volume 4. A Study of Fabricants. Engine of Expression. Didn't we just do Engine of Expression? There's a nose pick. My dog is up on the desk. Steaks and Pudocks. Okay, I gained a skill line, so this was worth coming here, I suppose. The royal lineage of Sentinel. I know it well. Steady hands. It's just... I can't read it. I mean, I could read it, but I'd be straining and. Braville's best beet risotto. Now it requires recipe improvement 6, so we're not making it anytime soon, but we'll take it with us. The Truth in Sequence, Volume 1. Isn't this supposed to be somebody's office? Truth in Sequence, Volume 11. Ithgelior. The onus of the Agma. I think one reason why we're not progressing faster is you need a lot more enemies. You know, because you get paid experience for killing enemies, and we haven't run into that many enemies. I mean, you do get XP for other things as well, but and it's okay. I don't care how long it takes. I'm used to. Well, I've gotten used to over the last couple of weeks progressing a lot faster than normal.
You have no right to treat me like this. I'm a member of House Lalu, and
So-
I demand to speak to...
Maybe we're back to regular
someone.
progressing. I don't know.
Your house. Ah, yes, I remember. The great
You know, they
houses,
talk like
the
they're just
antiquated
like
hierarchy
computer
of
programmed to
authority
say
which the
these
Dark
things.
Elves changed.
I mean, how many times have we heard those exact words from them?
Disrespect. Show me to someone of authority, now!
Do you truly believe that is the way of things here?
But it might mean that the video is a little longer.
Gruel for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd give up my left leg for a decent meal.
Yeah, make it decent meal out of your left leg. See how it works.
I've only just arrived and I'm already set. I've got this lovely shop to take care of and the most interesting customers to keep me company.
Not me. I don't need or like a guild store. 655. So I don't know what I look like. So this guy's level 6, but has something like 355 champion points from my other characters. So when people see me, do they see 6, 355? I don't know. I need to get somewhere where I can actually do some more quest related stuff as this. Which apparently is in this direction. Oh, we're out here again. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And see, I'm confused because it told us to go out that door, and then as soon as we get through the door, it tells us to go back through that door. So I'm probably going to give up that particular quest right now if I can find anything else that can be
even hold a discussion.
That can be done in this
didn't
town.
Teach us to discard knowledge whenever it proves.
The problem is I don't want to.
Even so, the seal abandoned those.
I don't want to run back into that guy that says I'm house whatever and all of that. Once you hear something 4 or 5 times, it's enough.
Sotha Seal once sojourned among the adepts of the Sijic Order.
I didn't know
I
that.
hope to find some link between this mechanical monstrosity and the island of Sijic monks. I'm certain there's a connection.
Okay, I don't know why you're certain, but you may be right. You may be right, I might be lazy. But it just
We're
might be.
all provided clean water through the halls of regulation. The drinks I serve are as gleaming as can be.
She serves drinks, but she can repair all my equipment. You're a very funny little person, lady. Doesn't have much that I want, but usually with merchants, I'm selling stuff anyway. I should equip the Forgotten Adventurer's bow because it gives me training. How is it that I'm not wearing my best armor? Now, Forgotten Adventurer's bow, we'll put that on. Oh, that's light, that's the problem. Light, light, heavy. Heavy, medium, and medium. Oh, I accidentally put on a light.
I think the hardest thing for newcomers.
Okay, now these oscillators, they're not for anything except just to sell? I'm disappointed. Now we can get rid of the maple bow. I'm going to carry out around a branch. I don't know why, but okay. Forgotten Adventures, boots, shirt, and trousers. Oh, this is from like that first island we usually get to. You know, when they fish us out of the sea. I don't think I can make anything, but we will look. Usually you have to have the ingredients and a recipe for things. And my provisioning has gone up to 7 from 1 just for making one thing. And then it goes further in 7, but not that much compared to, I mean, you know, we just got 6 levels of it for making one thing earlier.
I have several fine vintages for you to try. Sampled them myself just recently. Perhaps too recently. Oh, my head.
I don't know that we want any of these. And we don't have that much gold, and so I don't just want to... I mean, we could have bought a couple of recipes, but we're not burdened
how
down.
Machines feel as their gears wind down.
We're not burdened down with extra gold, so...
It's wondrous, isn't it? Elegant, Meticulous, timeless. I once took joy in studying the perfection of this realm.
Can you look at me when you're talking to me?
Every revolution of the great gear only tightens the vice in my chest. Tell me, are you here to unravel Lord Set's mysteries?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Then may I impose on you as a fellow seeker. For all my learning, I can think of no escape from my predicament, save one. An experiment performed by one of my order, for which she was cast out from the Clockwork Apostles. I need you to find her.
Well, you know, since you didn't say please, and I'm an utter, total stranger to you, and you won't even look at me when you're talking to me, I'm very inclined to help you out, of course. You want me to find someone your order exiled?
Terere Heladrin was ahead of her time. It was fear that led to her expulsion, not reason. I see that now. Please find her. Tell her I'll make it right if she'll save my life. There is no one among the Order I can turn to. She is my only hope.
Help me, Terere Heladrin. You're my only hope. Not much I can do.
Terere has been gone a very long time, but her ill-fated experiment created a persistent disorder in the grand schema. Its motions are chaotic, but not entirely unpredictable. Following it may provide some clue to her whereabouts.
Can you tell me anything else about what I'm looking for, even though I'm not supposed to end interrogatives with prepositions?
Terere's ambitious experiment resulted in a factotum going haywire. It reduced portions of the brass fortress to shambles before taking its rampage off into the reactor district. We record its movements by analyzing the destruction in its wake.
What can you tell me about your order?
We were some of Tamriel's best and brightest magi, invited to the Clockwork City by Sothasil to attend his experiments and learn from the greatest mind in creation. We have been left to our own devices for a long time. Order was needed. Regulation.
I want to know why Terari was cast out.
We believed she was meddling with forces that were solely the domain of the Clockwork God. A backward, emotional response one might expect from followers of a less enlightened deity. Destroying her notes and shunning her ideas was shameful.
What is it that's ailing you?
Age, Seeker. Too many grains from the hourglass have gathered in this humble body. They've worn its workings so thin. I don't think it will be long before I join the inert. But I'm not ready. There's still so much to see.
You're right, it's a very big game. Probably the biggest I've ever played. We're gonna probably hear that guy again. I'm from house, whatever. Probably Halul, but I'm not sure. It's the dark elf thing. And I'm a Nord, so you can see why there'd be a problem. Now, I don't know how to get all the way up there, but there is a sky shard. We've been in that building, so that didn't do it.
I know factotums can run a shop well enough. I've seen it. Perhaps you just can't teach an old machine new tricks.
There's a lot of saliva in his speech.
Do you need assistance leaving the premises?
Well, someone's trying to kill me. I'm always a little worried about fighting when I don't have a healing spell. Restricted brassworks has been discovered. Well, at least we have people or something to kill. I think I found the counterfeit coal. I don't remember the person who gave me the quest to find it, of course. Oh, that was only one piece of it. My dog's paws are going right through that metal. You guys need killing? I can accommodate you. How about you guys? Come on over. Put a smile right on my face. Come on over. And should you think I need you, come on over. I believe that was from the Bee Gees before they did Staying Alive and all of that, and became really well known.
Searching area for hostile entities.
Bye-bye. Hey, you seem a little like a hostile entity to me. My heavy armor is increased. I'm not used to that because, like I said, I almost never wear heavy armor. But on the other hand, I have 2 out of 3 of the coal I need. And I am finding people to killify fatally.
Storm clouds. Wind.
I believe this is the last of it. No, this is a Factorum gear. I was thinking it was going to be more coal. This is interesting in that this place has metallic versions of things you wouldn't want to run across normally, and they're not hostile, so that's like a scorpion fabricant. No need to fear it. And they have at least one variety of snake that's also like that. Normally you'd want to kill snakes, but if they're not hostile. I haven't tried killing any of the ones that aren't hostile, of course. And the last of our counterfeit coal. If you're going to hide something, don't put it in a box that says what's in it. Because that's not hiding very well. Recently, I've had sessions where in 2 hours I've leveled from, say, 5 to 11 or so. That doesn't appear to be what is going to happen here. Factorum classification log 233. Oh, I've been looking for log 233. I just can't read it. Now, I'm wondering if there's something at the top of this that we're supposed to get to, and if so, how? Because I keep falling trying to get up there, so... There's a trial somewhere. I would assume I can't handle a trial. Invocation of piercing. The Truth in Sequence, Volume 9. Strange Case of Jarit. You are about to enter a group trial. Well, I'm obviously going to get killed here because it's a group trial and I'm not a group. How do I know I'm not a group? It's just me and the dog. And the dog doesn't even talk. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel. Poorly aged, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer. So if you tuned in to watch me get killed, you are in luck.
There haven't been pilgrims, and if you have come to pay your respects, I'm afraid I can no longer allow visitations. My wards have become too unpredictable for unfamiliar company. Truth told, they struggle to find comfort in the routine now as well.
Is this place some sort of house of healing?
This is the Asylum Sanctorium.
I know, I saw it
a
on the door.
sanctuary for the troubled saints of old to convalesce, but their hopes of recovery have long passed. I simply provide what comfort I can and keep them from harming themselves or others. That too may be beyond me soon.
How so?
The madness that erodes their minds seems to grant frightening power to their mechanical bodies. I can no longer keep them calm and stable, nor do I have the power to overcome them should they escape this sanctum. I pray Set will grant an answer.
There's really only one God. That's probably your whole problem. Being a pagan idolater and all. I'm willing to help. What do you need done?
It is no longer a matter of if the saints will lose control, only a matter of when.
Or when the saints
The threat they pose is
control.
too great a risk. The black soul gems powering their bodies must be removed by any means necessary.
Oh, when the saints, they lose control. Who are the saints over whom you watch?
3 beloved contemporaries of Set. Saint Olms, Saint Lothis, and Saint Felms. My people hold our ancestors very dear. We seek their wisdom and their blessings in all things. The saints most of all. Through them we better understand our gods.
There's only one God. I can't be clearer about that in any of these areas. You know, I probably should have named myself after a missionary or something, because it seems like what I do the most is tell people there's only one God. The problem is I'm also killing quite a few of them. Won't it anger the temple if I harm these saints?
You have nothing to fear in that regard. Outside the Clockwork City, these saints are believed to have long since passed, and when Sotha Seal entrusted us with their care, he knew the experiment would have to end eventually.
How did the saints come to inhabit machines?
There were no people closer to the living gods as the saints, but
There's only
those
one
mortal
God.
connections would inevitably drift away with the current of time. Sotha Seal pondered this and designed his confidence a kind of immortality. Thus the experiment began.
What went wrong?
The Tinkerer mastered life and death, binding the souls of the saints into pristine black soul gems and creating machines that could harness their power. The experiment seemed a success, but while body and soul remained whole, the mind fractured.
Any advice on how best to subdue them?
St. Ohm's righteous chassis allows him to beckon other animunculi to his aid. Unless you believe you can overtake all three saints at once, you may wish to isolate and deal with Felms and Lothis first. They are presently roaming the upper atrium.
What will happen to the saints when their soul gems are removed?
What is the fate of any being bound to a soul gem? In a sense, their lives will end, but the quality of their existence is such that ending it is a mercy. I will care for the saints in whatever form they take, until Sotha Seal bids me otherwise.
Can they be freed?
Only the Father of Mysteries can answer that. I have no doubt that Sotha Seal will do everything in his power to see the saints mended. Until that time comes, trust that I will ensure their safety.
So where do I find them so I can begin to killify them? I think he said something about an atrium. I want to kill. I want to kill. I want to see veins and blood and guts in my teeth. Kill. Kill. This looks so neat. Can I... I'm not sure I can shoot through this, Maybe there's some way to unlock it. I'll probably regret it. Though you'll regret it someday. Okay, it's probably the day I'm going to regret having done that.
Redemption is a lie. There is only torment for you here.
Oh, I didn't know. Wow, that didn't take long. I didn't know the gate would close behind me. That's rather inconvenient, isn't it? Given how fast he myrtleized me last time, I'm guessing I don't have a chance against this guy. Move, dude, move! Well... I don't know where we are now. Do I have to go unlock something again to find that guy and try and killify him? Talk to Raz Guruk. Well, I'd love to. Oh, exit. I wasn't trying to exit. Although, like I said, that is a group trial, and I'm not that strong even without being in a group, so it's probably good that I got myself thrown out of that area. I mean, if I would have been able to do anything to him, yeah, I would have gotten the means to level, but it seems like I got like one arrow into him, and that was it, and that was twice in a row. And I'm not, I can't do a group one even if I wanted to right now, because you got to be level 10 at least to group up in this game. I'm sure there's a good reason for it, I just don't know what it is. I mean, other than the obvious, which is the game just won't let me. Okay, we're at level 7 now. Now the reason we didn't immediately level up is because these guys would have attacked. Because it's a live game, you have to go somewhere safe to do stuff. I'm hoping this will be safe, but there's no guarantee. Ha 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 ha. No. Oh, I thought it said nerd skills. My mind must be on the wrong things or something. Again, I want a healing spell. I don't know that one's available, but now I can make my bow better. And I might do that after I look at everything else. So let's go to bow and we will morph it. Deals poison damage and always applies the poison status effect. Also applies minor defile to the enemy. I can do that, or I can increase the range, always applies the sundered status effect and reduces cost as the ability ranks up. Okay, we'll do that. I don't know what any of that means, but it sounds better than the other thing. Now, depending on whether they respawn, which I think they do, and how fast they respawn, this might be somewhere I could potentially do some farming, as in grinding to get higher levels. Right here on your favorite YouTube channel. By the way, I accidentally fell into this thing that's a house. I'm not in the market for a house. This is inside a house right now? Tree, old dead oak. I wonder why it's like that. Now I can go to Shadow's Queen Terrace. Yeah, it looks like this. It's like, I mean, I don't think it's a house. I think it'd be more proper to say it's a property. But it looks huge. It's probably a lot of money. We'll look at the purchase options in a moment. But I've never knowingly purchased a home in the Elder Scrolls Online. Because I'm an adventurer, so I figure I should be out adventuring. Okay, before we leave home, we'll look at the... This house is not currently for sale. Oy vey. Wish you would have told me that before I came in here and looked at it. Now again, if these guys are respawning, I could potentially stay in roughly the same area and just keep fighting them. And leveling, at least for a few levels. It would depend on how exciting that is. I mean, the problem with it is you don't end up with new quests this way. Yeah, I do regain my health if I'm not in combat, so I'm sitting there waiting to regain my health right now. It's for your elves. I don't remember if we've been in this workshop before. It doesn't look familiar. Oh, this kind of looks familiar. But they could have similar things in different areas. Hello, Associate Zanon.
Hello there. Are
Thank
you
you.
here in response to the bulletin about my factotum research?
What's so special about rebuilding an old factotum? Factotum? Just pretend I said it right.
Would you believe that the apostles don't know how to create factotums?
No.
That was a rhetorical question.
Oh.
The sad truth is that while we
Well,
apostles
I was
can create
being
metal limbs and
sarcastic.
motors, we cannot replicate the intelligence Sotha Seal gave the factotums. We're also unable to enter the factories where they're created.
And you're unable to recognize sarcasm when I use it. Why doesn't Sotha let you enter the factories?
Why does Lord Set do anything? He's the father of mysteries, after all. Through his silence, curiosity is born. Perhaps he meant for us apostles to figure this one out on our own. And I believe I've finally found a breakthrough with this factotum.
Will this factotum help with that research?
Firstly, I already know it is an older, simpler model. You can see the dwarven influences in the skull. An aesthetic blight by today's standards. We apostles see dwarves as a race to scorn, not emulate. This model must predate that thinking.
Oh, you're a dark elf, not a dwarf. Yeah, it's hard to keep this straight. And secondly?
Secondly, unlike other factotums, it openly speaks of its components. Trust me, I've interrogated many of these machines in the name of my research. Perhaps as we reconstruct its mind, it will tell us details about its creation. And thirdly...
Thirdly?
Well, its voice. Factotums are genderless machines, of course, but they all sound distinctly female. This one is the first I've met to have a male voice. I'm not sure what it means, but I am sure I'll find answers as I further my research.
I know you'll bore me as you further your research. Is the whole reason I came in here to just talk to that guy?
By some words, I wind my gears. I am in need of my integral of memory. You can find it in Sector Grid Cube 3Z-A of the mnemonic planisphere.
Hello there. Are you here in response to the bulletin about my factotum research?
Dude, didn't we have this conversation?
Fantastic. Now let me fill you in on the details. I found this factotum head in a junk pile, which isn't too uncommon for the Brass Fortress. I was intrigued, however, by its strange coloring. I was even more intrigued when it began to speak to me.
What did it tell you?
It gave a repeated message, requesting to find its integral of memory in the mnemonic planisphere. That's where you come in.
Right.
I need an adventuring sort to journey to the planisphere in order to find this component. Are you still interested?
I was never interested in the first place, but leave it to me.
The journey to the mnemonic planisphere is riddled with dangers, so it's best to prepare. Shouldn't be any issues once you head inside, though. My research leads me to believe the integral of memory will resemble a crystal.
What's so special about rebuilding an old factotum?
Would you believe that the apostles don't know how to create factotums?
Okay, we've done this before, and when I said no sarcastically, you didn't get my sarcasm. So, this time I'm going to say yes. But why we're having the same conversation we already had before? I don't know!
That was a rhetorical question.
Aye.
The sad truth is that while we apostles can create metal limbs and motors, we cannot replicate the intelligence Sotha Seal gave the factotums. We're also unable to enter the factories where they're created.
Thank you for having the same conversation with me more than once. I'm sure it didn't bore any of my audience. Isn't it fun? I pretend I still have an audience. They definitely are respawning. But they might have reset because I went out of the area. We need to find out because that would definitely change how we farm for XP here. Growing up, I had a cousin named Danny. Yeah, I mean, he's still alive as far as I know. They just call him Dan now, and I haven't seen him since I was 18 years old. So it's kind of weird that I'm sitting here thinking, I wonder what Danny would think of this game. I don't even know if he still plays video games. I'm told a lot of people stop playing it after a while. They do something called growing up. Not rightly sure what this growing up thing would be. Okay. Definitely not leveling as quickly as I expected, but we're 44% of the way to 8. Now we're 46% of the way towards 8. So we picked up like 2% by killing that. That factotum or whatever they're called. %. So we got, that time we got 2%, but we had to kill 2 different factotums. Now, it could be, of course, that we're playing against type. I've never looked it up, but I don't think Nords are meant to be that that magic-oriented, you know. Usually when you see them, they're wearing really thick armor and carrying a two-handed sword of some sort. Which would tend to indicate melee weapons. It's an interesting thing. You grow up around these people and spend a lot of time with them. You know, we played football, we listened to music together. We both liked the Beatles back then. This was in the 70s, so the Beatles had broken up. We liked a lot of the same kinds of things. Then you become an adult and you do adult things. And maybe you go off to different colleges, maybe you don't. I left at 18 and never saw him again. Which I regret very much, by the way. I don't regret leaving. I had to... Things were coming up where... I had to go make it in the world, or at least try to make it in the world. And not for everyone does growing up mean you lose your childhood friends. But for a lot of people it does. Who's friends with somebody right now that they were friends with when they're teens, and yet the people are now in their 60s? Probably not a lot of people like that. Person has a bear. I am so jealous. I love having a bear in this game. Last one I had, I called Bear 1 Kenobi. So I could say, help me, Airbo 1 Kenobi. You're my only hope. I mean, I suppose I could have said that without naming him that, but then it would have been silly. Looks like we're gonna die. Oh, we just barely made it, but something else is gnawing at us. Yeah. Thank you for that. That's what you get for farming people. You end up with people that want to kill you. Now we're 79% through to level 8. Now, I assume we'd be at 81, right? Oh, 80. It is true. Sometimes it was taking 1 kill to get 2%. Sometimes it was taking 2 kills to get 2%. So now we should be at 81. Hey, we're 83% now. I mean, Dan liked games. We played Monopoly, things like that together. He was also into Dungeons and Dragons, which I never tried. He was very instrumental in teaching me that the way we think of ourselves is not the way the world thinks of us. Our perception of ourselves is our own. And we may think we're the greatest guy, nice to everyone and all that. And others may not see it that way.
Yes!
Okay, we are level 8 now. And we've got a chance to find something else. To add as a skill. Unfortunately, the skill we want might be out of our... I don't know that it's out of our means forever. Because I've never asked anybody or looked it up to see whether a Nord can be a healer. But so far, it ain't looking good. Now we're level 8. I would assume that level 8 to 9 requires a bit more experience points than level 7 to 8, but I don't know. Now we just killed 2 on level 8, so let's look. We got 5% points, so it doesn't look like the learning curve went way up when we went to level 8. It is weird. You go on vacation with people. Maybe you live with them either during the vacation or at other times. Their family tended to take more expensive vacations than we did, and they did different kinds of things on our vacation. And we were jealous. I think it's natural to kind of be jealous of what the other guy is doing or having. So, I mean, looking back, I think our vacations were great. My mother would spend months planning them and getting the reservations. She knew how far we could drive in a day to get to the next thing. There was always a pretty tight agenda. But because of those tight agendas, I mean, we got to see and do a lot more. There were times that got in the way of things, like if there'd be a breakdown or, you know, something that would mess with the schedule. But for the most part, it made it fast-paced. And you get in a lot of activities that way. My mom was always way into travel. I haven't traveled nearly as much since I've been an adult as we did as a family growing up. Now, one thing is we had one set of cousins that moved approximately 400 miles from us, and we would still see them two or three times a year, sometimes more. So there was that travel, but we would do, so I grew up in Los Angeles, and one year we would stay in the state of California for our family vacation. And the next year, we would go somewhere else. Like as far as British Columbia or Kansas. All the western states. And not every year was it all the western states. I don't know where we are now because I'm not used to dying. But I'm still trying to farm if I can. I don't see anybody that's farmable here. So I guess I gotta go questing. Unless this is the place where we've been doing all this killing them too. Beautiful art. There's Hazel Nix, who's a silencer, whatever a silencer is. Hasn't silenced me apparently. I'm still talking better than I ever did. I'm kind of lost. See, this is one of those things where they tell you to go through the door, and as soon as you go through the door, they tell you to go back through the door. So either I'm going crazy or there's something incoherent about the directions. I'm going to do about 25 more minutes of this. And then I'm going to I have to stitch together the video parts in this case because my wife's person interrupted yesterday, and I thought it was more important to speak to her than to continue. Okay, now this is probably
a moment, if you please.
A quest giver.
Honor to you and your house, Sarah. My lord, Devaith Fear, would speak with you at once.
What does Devaith Fear want with little old me? I'm a Nord. You're Dunmer.
Your aid, in exchange for a sizable stipend. Devaith Fear seeks a powerful artifact and requires a companion. He insists you are the only candidate worth considering, for now. Go to the Tribunal Temple in Mournhold. Lord Fear waits for you there.
Do I have a choice?
Of course, but if you do not come, he will find another, and you will be left behind, forever saddled with a coward's regret. Hardly a choice, by my estimation. Service to Devaith Fear is a great honor, Sarah. Think hard before refusing.
I'll consider Devaith Fear's offer. I've already forgotten how to say his name.
My master waits for you in the Mournhold Tribunal Temple. A word of advice. Don't keep him waiting for long.
Who is Devaith Fear?
Only the most powerful mage in Tamriel.
Mage.
Lord Fear has walked the roads of Nirn for millennia, plumbing the deepest mysteries of the Orbis. He strides between Mundus and Oblivion with ease. Daedric princes tremble at the mere mention of his name.
If he's that powerful, why does he need me?
It's not my place to question his decisions. He ordered me to find you, and I obeyed. Lord Fear values diverse perspectives, but he has few mortal peers, so he often breaks bread with unusual people. Perhaps you strike him as unusual.
Perhaps I will strike him. Although if he's that powerful of a mage, that might get me killed fatally. Last time I was close to where he lived, which was in 2006. We didn't get together. I don't know if he was just too busy or whether there was some kind of resentment from something, you know, a million years ago when we were growing up. The unseen potential of Clockwork. A jewelry station. No jewelry set types found, so I refined all that stuff for no reason, it looks like. Oh, that's a... No, I don't want to... I don't want to kill an item that's... Yeah, level 50 CP 160. That's the maximum in the game as far as I understand, as far as items go. Clothing and items. So somebody probably made that for me. There have been times I've taken part in group activities. Not often, but... And I remember there was a female character. She was probably female in real life too, but I never knew her in real life. Who made me an armor set. Now, if you're level 50, you could wear the best armors in the game. But if you're not, you have to wait until you've leveled to that point to do that. So I have in my bank, for instance, a set of armor that she made me. But I think she made it while I was hit Valen Elf. And the reason why that matters is my Dark Elves are going to wear, you know, light armor. And as you can see here, well, if I'd hit the right button, my, no, this would have been more efficient if I'd hit the right button. As you can see, my Nord is wearing the heaviest armor he can find. And his Magicka skills are not that good, even though he's been using Magicka. Oh, you know what? We can... Let's see if there's any fixes to our armor. Yeah. Just looking to see if there's anything that fits our character better than what we're wearing. Now I can hit Q. I thought that would make my Chickie Babe show up. Oh, there she is. Hey, Chickie Babe.
Care to bargain?
Now I can sell her everything I'm not likely to use. Apparently she can't repair my items like most merchants can. Okay, let's go farming. Or questing, or both. My cousin Dan introduced me to a lot of I would say nerd things, like playing chess. Back in the day, only nerds, at least as far as I knew, read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He read that several times. He also read something called Dune, which I've seen in the theaters. All of these are level 50, 160, so I don't really want to touch them. I tried to read Dune. You also read Lord of the Rings and things like that, but I tried to read Dune and I don't remember how many pages I got into it, but not far. And I did go to the premiere of a Dune movie in like 1986 in Salt Lake City, so I would say that was his influence. I spent my last summer when I was 18 living with their family, and then I left for Salt Lake City. This was a cousin I actually lived with for a few months. Still, it's kind of weird that all these years later, he's on my mind so much, but that's cool. I mean, I've been thinking about my mother today, too, for some reason. Got about 10 minutes left, and we are 61% of the way through with level 8, so we will not be making it today, most likely. I hope you're enjoying this. If you've watched more than one of these ESO videos that I've done lately, I hope you're enjoying the change from one character to another, because I'm going to continue that. I certainly hope you are enjoying the variety. I talk about the variety of gaming experiences on the PC quite a bit. But just look at all the variety that there is even in just this one game. By the way, I don't understand anything about the tomes, so I just always claim all of them when they come up. We grew up before video games were a thing, really. I mean, there was Pong and there was the Atari Entertainment System, also known as the Atari 2600, which was a cartridge-based gaming system that was extremely popular. They sold them at Sears, among other places. And my recollection was they got one first, because they got most things first. I think it was that they had more money. That was certainly my perception of it at the time. So not only did my uncle work as a IBM computer engineer, but my aunts began working at Alpha Beta, and she was there for years, and you know, got more and more responsibility and promotions and income and all of that. And it was at a time when it was kind of rare for a mother with children to be working outside of the home. Like, my mother didn't work outside the home until my teen years, and that's because she had divorced my father, so she needed the income. Most of the families I knew, the woman might have worked before she got married, and a lot of times didn't. But once she got married, especially once there were kids, she was a housewife, which obviously is a lot of work as well. Well, we've got 5 minutes left, so it's a good time to remind you, if you've enjoyed what you've seen, or you just want to be nice, you can give this video a thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. The channel covers all kinds of PC games, such as role-playing games, open world games, city builders, sports games, first-person shooters, real-time strategy, tycoon games, business simulations, whatever is available for the PC that I have, I can play and shoot video of it. And I have thousands of games just on this one computer. And I buy new titles that interest me. If we ever get a big enough community here, I'll buy ones that interest the community as well and play them. So like right now we're about 2 weeks out from EA Sports Men NFL 27,000. And we're a few weeks after the EA Sports college football. In fact, I played a whole season as the UTEP minors already. It really does help the channel out by subscribing and leaving messages and doing the thumbs up and all of that. It tells YouTube you like the content, that the content's good. And so then they try it out on other people based on how much engagement a video gets. That helps determine for Amazon YouTube, how much they're going to offer it to others, hoping they will like it as well. You're definitely welcome to leave comments below as well about your experiences with the ESO, if you've played it, the kinds of games you like, who you are, where you're watching from, any of that stuff. I am your poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer. And this is YouTube's poorly aging, sarcastic, PC, witty gamer channel, where you are, whether you know it or not, falling in love in stereo. Something is preventing me from mining. Something's trying to attack me, but not doing it well enough.